Hello guys, it is NationsFavourateGamerz, MrCarringtinoo here, bringing you a Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary on League Play this time. Basically, League Play, if you don't know what League Play is, it is basically competitive rules with 4v4 teams. You basically have to scroll through divisions. The divisions go through Iron, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, and then into Master. And this has actually been ripped from my main channel, being obviously youtube.com/MrCarringtinoo. The link will be in the description below if you want to go check me out. But basically, what I'm here to talk about today is competitive and how I take part in competitive, what I do, what roles are, and basically I'm just going to give you a brief overhaul or a brief talk about what competitive gameplay is like and what you have to do in situations and stuff like that. Why I make some of the decisions I make here in this gameplay. But basically, I'm here playing League Play with competitive rule sets. If you don't know what competitive is, it's basically people try harding a lot to beat the other team. And when I was talking before about divisions, you get promoted into divisions when you win games, you do well as a member of the team, and a lot of different things come into effect. But I have been playing competitive basically from the start, the very end of Modern Warfare 3's life, and then Black Ops 2 came out and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go for it, and it actually turned out really well for me. But here the gameplay you're seeing is on Raid. I'm using the MSMC. I'll talk a little bit about roles now, and roles basically entitle, well, not entitled, but roles basically give you little certain things to do on the map, or little certain things you have to do when engaging players and stuff like that. So the four main roles, or the four roles, are actually submachine gun, so SMG objective, which is SMG OBJ. That's what the term is, kind of in competitive. So what an SMG OBJ has to do is basically get into the hill, or the hard point in this fact, or in CTF, he will run at the flag, he'll try and run away with the flag, or in search and destroy, he'll be the guy to pick the bomb up and go maybe plant it, or he'll make different decisions because he's an objective based player. And yeah, sorry, I didn't actually mention, but there are 3 game modes in competitive currently in Black Ops 2. I'm not quite sure what the competitive game modes are going to be in Ghosts, because that's not actually been announced yet. It might have been announced to professional players, but I'm not a professional player. I'd like to call myself a semi-professional player, but I don't know if I quite cut that yet. But yeah, the 3 game modes which I've just mentioned, so CTF, Hardpoint, and S&D. So this is obviously Hardpoint. So I've talked about the SMG OBJ, and he basically goes into the hill, he secures the hill times, and when I say hill, I mean into the hardpoint itself, and just stays in there, tries to make kills, tries to get score streaks. So the second role I want to talk about is an SMG Slayer, and an SMG Slayer basically, he runs outside of the hill trying to pick up kills. He gets as close as he possibly can to try and make the enemies spawn out. An assault, and the third one I want to talk about is an assault rifle Slayer. He basically not so much patrols the map, but he patrols the hill with an assault rifle and tries to pick off the long range gunfights that the SMG Slayer can't actually make. And he also can force the enemies to spawn out. And the last role I want to talk about is an anchor. And what an anchor basically does, he sits in a certain location on certain maps, which then entitles your teammates to spawn closer to the hill. So he is anchoring them spawns, he's holding them spawns down. So every single time, say, a teammate dies, he will then spawn on the anchor. And the anchor is close to the next hill, or the first hill, or whichever hill he wants to go to. And that is basically the roles covered. But if you have any more questions about competitive, then you can ask me in the comments down below. And I know I might be pushing a little bit here, but I'd like to push maybe for I don't know, 20 likes on this video. I know it's possible. I've seen it happen. NationsFavourateGamerz got 19 likes on his first video. I got 17, which I'm very, very happy about. If you don't reach the 20, I won't be upset or anything like that. But off that subject, because I don't really like asking for likes, but they do help a lot. You really don't understand. That guy got absolutely destroyed. I'm sorry, but he did. And the next thing I want to talk about now is competitive, how you can make a change to competitive. And if you go back to my last video on this channel, it talks about how to improve gun skill on Black Ops 2. Wow, that was a bit loud. I'm talking about how to improve gun skill on Black Ops 2, and that's basically that is a very, very key factor in competitive. Obviously, because you'll be in a lot of gunfights, you'll be challenging, you will be destroying. That's the plan. But yeah, go back to that video, watch it, look at it in depth, take some of the tips out of there. And another thing is a scuff controller, because that's what I mentioned in my first video. Because the scuff controller, it not so much helps. Well, it does help. It's not so much improves you as a player, but it definitely helps you a lot in certain situations. Like as you've seen before, when I said, "Oh, that kid got destroyed," because I jumped out of the way of his bullets. Like he completely missed every bullet on me, and I hit every bullet. And that is down to accuracy and gun skill, and that's basically what helps a competitive player grow, or helps a competitive player play. But currently I am not in a team, sadly, but I'm not actually looking for a team for Black Ops 2, because Black Ops 2 is literally on the last thread of its life. But I am definitely looking for... Oh, there's a little lag spike there. I'm definitely going to be looking for a team in Call of Duty Ghosts. I really want to pursue this. And as you see there, they're all just leaving. They don't want to play anymore. Yeah, I'm doing a Road to Master on my channel. Probably, I don't know if they'll all be uploaded by this point, because this will be going up on Wednesday, and it is currently Monday. So Naz will be uploading today. So if you didn't see Naz's video, go back and watch that, and then, well, watch mine first. Mine's just the best, you know. But yeah, I do hope you've enjoyed this episode, guys. Well, this episode, it is kind of an episode. It's not really a series, but I just want to talk about competitive and why it influenced me for gaming and stuff. And I actually took 40 kills in competitive. There's a term called the bomb. Like, say if you drop 40 kills, you get a 40 bomb. Say you drop 50 kills, you get a 50 bomb. So there it is, guys. There is the end of the game. I will bring up the scoreboard now. So there you go. That is, I went 39 and 9 with nearly 20 defends, and that is an SMG objective. Is rather well, I think. I personally think, anyway. Wow, I'm shock Walker here, but no, I'll mute my mic there. But that is basically all I've got to talk about here. If you've got any more questions, leave them in the comments below, like I said before. But my name has been MrCarringtinoo from NationsFavourateGamerz. I really do hope you've enjoyed this, guys, and I am out, guys. Bye, have a great time.